Hi everyone, it's Alyssa here at the Township of Washington, again to show you another really cool craft that is perfect for teens and adults and was part of our craft kit series, but you can do this craft even if you didn't get the kit. The supplies are easy to get almost anywhere. So we are turning this adorable little mini canvas and easel into paintings. I did a cute little succulent. You can paint whatever you want. This is super trendy right now. I see people doing skyscapes, forests, little creatures, succulents, little miniature pet portraits if you're that talented, or just random designs, mandalas, and tangles, anything that makes you happy. I thought this was just the cutest darn thing ever with the little tiny easel. My grandma used to do these actually, and she would do gardens and little mini landscapes, so the possibilities are totally endless. I just wanted to give these out to people so that you can have something fun and neat to be creative with that's maybe a little different that you haven't seen before. And I'm going to show you how I painted my little succulent. It's really easy and it's not as intimidating as a full-size canvas. And you know, I'm not very good at drawing. I'm no expert. You know me, I am crafty, but I am not artistic. So it's really cute and simple, but it's fun and it made me happy. I hope that this craft makes you happy too. So let's get right to it and I will show you how I made my little succulent. Okay, so as you can see, to start, I kind of poorly sketched out my little succulent to start. If you're doing an image that is less freeform and does have an object or something, you might want to sketch it out a little bit. If you are not, you don't have to, but for me, I felt like this would help. I can't really freehand things. I can't really draw, as you can see, but we're going with it. I'm going to start with the background, and then we'll paint in the plant, and then the pot, and then we'll go from there, and we'll have a cute little painting. This is a little painting, so you don't need that much paint. Remember, don't waste paint. I don't really have that much paint in my wells. Alright, so I'm going to start with, I don't know, I figured maybe for the wall or the background, maybe like a pretty bright light yellow might be nice. So I have a yellow and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of white to make it more pastel. I don't really want it to be that bright. I just want a little hint of color. I think that's nice. Okay. I'm going to do my tabletop or my countertop, and I'm just going to do a light tan color. So I have this color here that I'm also going to mix with a little bit of white. And I'm kind of purposefully mixing in some streaks of the darker brown and the yellow because I like it to look, you know, not flat or one-toned. I don't really mind that there are some additional tones throughout because that's real life. It's not all flat. So I put down my base of the lighter color and now I'm going over with some of the original color just to give it some dimension and also to fix up these edges that look like the pot is weighing the counter down. So now I'm going to start with my leaves. So I have a nice thin brush. There we go. I have this nice green color. It's not obnoxiously bright saturated green. It's a little less saturated. And I'm just gonna start going in, find all of my leaf shapes. So now to add some dimension, I'm going to go in with another color. I'm going to use the green still. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of white. And you know how succulents have all of these beautiful like pink, jade, blue, purple tones. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue. That's a lot of blue. And mix them all together. And this is kind of like a highlight. This is going to help us add some dimension, but it's going to be just a little bit blue toned of a green. Add a little bit more white and a little bit more green. I'm going to add this on the outside of my leaves to give them some dimension. With paint, still the same paint on the brush because I don't want to make things too stark. I'm now going to add a little bit of black to this color because now we're going to add some shadow dimension. Alright, so I'm just going to start with a little bit more black. Very drastically changes your colors and your dimensions. It still needs to be darker than that. So let's see. Let's start with this. Let's add some of this. And some of this, and let's mix it up. Maybe that's a lot. There we go. And now I'm going to put it on the opposite side. What I'm doing now is I'm going back with my original green color kind of on top of all of these things to blend the shadows in a little bit, especially because I noticed that my original green color is not entirely opaque. So when I can fill in some of these bald patches here, you can see, I'm also going to be blending these highlights and lowlights in. And then we're going to add one more brighter highlight and then we can move on to the pot. And then that's it. Because, you know, these little canvases, they're so easy and you can create some beautiful art in not that much time, but it still takes a little bit of effort and skill and attention, and it's a nice non-overwhelming way to approach making some art. I'm going to take another really nice thin clean brush. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of white to pop that in my highlight spots, just a little bit. And because I've been going back and forth, some of my paint is a little bit wet, so that'll help it blend in kind of nicely and it won't be so stark. I'm going to start painting my pot. I chose purple because if you know me, you know I love purple, and also I love the contrast between purple and yellow. They're opposites on the color wheel. And so for the pot, I'm going to just first paint it, give it its base coat, and then we're going to add dimension by doing the same kind of thing with some lights and darks. So now I'm going to start doing the same thing. I'm going to grab my purple and I'm going to add some white to it to make some lighter spots. And I'm going to also grab some black to make some darker lowlights that we have to mention. So I've done a lot of dimension going back and forth like usual. You can see I've done a little blending. It's cutesy, it's not super artistic. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna start to add the dirt. Then now that these leaves are nice and dry, I'm gonna add some more of the traditional striping that you see on some more dimension. I don't know. I'm just gonna add some more dimension and kind of see what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna add some little dots like a succulent, and that's it. That is my little painting. so that's it. So now I can put it on my little easel. I could display it anywhere I want in the house. You could also paint your easel if you would like. I like it kind of neutral. You could stain it. It is wood. You can stain it with wood stain, or you could paint it. I may end up painting it black just so it's really stark and neutral against this. So cute. This is so adorable. This is such a fun little craft, and it was easy to do and fun. So remember, you can paint anything you want. Whatever it is that you paint, whether it's a little succulent like this, or the galaxy, or your backyard, or just a random mosaic, mandala pattern, whatever it is, let me know. I would love to see what you do with these little canvases. The possibilities are endless, and I hope you have fun with these. These are so much fun. I hope you have as much fun with them as I did today. All right, everyone, that is it for today. Again, make sure to email me your pictures. My email is on the homepage, or you can send us a picture here on social media or leave a comment below. All right, everyone, have fun. Bye.